My name is Wellington Tott. I'm a passionate entrepreneur. I'm a trained food scientist from University of Nairobi. MBA Edith Cowan University in Australia. I'm also an alumni of Kapsabet Boys High School. Currently working with Redroyal Cake House. Well, passion. Let's talk about passion. Currently what I'm doing. Am I doing what I like, what I want? Well, my interest majorly is in making life better. I've never really considered much in terms of passion per se. I think my passion runs deep in many things. When I was growing up, I wanted to be in the army. I wanted to be a pilot. I wanted to be, I don't know, so many things. I think it was informed by what was trending at that time. So, but one thing that has stood is business. Business has always been there throughout the day, from selling small things in the village, doing business in high school, which was Kapsabet Boys High School, and doing business in university and even after university, and all the way to wherever I've been. The business has been an aspect of me, even in employment. I've always been doing business. Yeah. Well, we started as events consultants. So basically we were doing anything and everything around events. But in business, you tend to realize, you tend to close in the gaps. So we did a business analysis, and we realized that there's a deficiency of quality in provision of cakes. So that is how Redroyal Cake House was born, to fill in the gap of making sure that we provide one of the best cakes kwenye industry ya sherehe. The thing is, we realized the need, the deficiency of quality cakes within our industry as we consulted to many clients. So we thought of it. We figured out we didn't really have the technical know-how on many things, but we trusted in our business acumen to make sure that we bring the best in the industry. So what we did, we went straight to purchasing the equipment, and by around December 2020 we were in business. We had started because how did we get clients? Maybe somebody can say that. It's because we've been consulting for a while, and most of our clients were asking us if we provide cakes. So it was just an horizontal integration of what we were doing. So it wasn't really a magic. It was just partly in line with what we were doing. So that's how we ended up into the cake industry. We ended up developing and researching on the best recipe that many people would appreciate it, and I believe we are doing good so far, and we are actually improving it so far. If you want to catch up with us, then you really need to run faster than us. As a startup, definitely you won't be you can't call it like you're in business, and we are still even starting. We are not yet in business. We will be in business soon. We are just starting. We haven't even started yet. Redroyal Cake House deal majorly in birthday cakes, wedding cakes, Koito Kalenjin engagement cakes. But that's not where we stop. We've got things like dessert cakes. We've got things like retirement cakes. We've got things like just a cake when you need a cake anyway. It doesn't have to be an event. It's just a cake when you need a cake, you know. Anything, cakes, cookies, anything that comes out of that, anything that goes in and comes off the oven, we do it, basically. and we do it for you. We still do consultancy, though we majored in cakes, but we still do the deco services primarily on the consultancy side of the business. We do deco services. Deco services entails us providing decoration services in your wedding, in your birthday, in your retirement, in your Koito, Rurasho, engagement, in burials, or any other gathering that brings in people together, and you need you need the venue to be pimped anyway, to look good. Yeah. So deco services is more of artistic, but so we apart from everything and anything that's available on the market, is knowing where to place these things. If you don't know where to place these things that entails part of the decoration, then definitely you won't call yourself a decorator. It is more of an interior design in the outside field, so it's exterior design. It's the opposite of interior. If you're going to decorate your house, that's what we call an interior design. This one is exterior design per se, so to call it. So we still do it, but we measure them majorly on cakes according to our clients' flow in. But do we encounter challenges in deco? Yes. One of the major challenge in deco industry is time. Timekeeping for us as a Kenyan society, I think, is something of an alien. I think we don't keep time. Two, I think we take for granted many things until the last day. That's when you realize you need it. So if you really you might think you know everything, but you actually don't. It is of essence that you engage a service provider while you're planning your event, so that we may enumerate to you what the critical points that you need to focus on, so that you have a successful event. Because we look at it in perspective of how do you source your service providers. You know, do you just do you split it and have each and every person provide their service differently, or do you source it from an individual? Is a question that needs to be answered with somebody who understands the industry, because there are times that it's good to split, there are times that it's good to source from one person. That way, it depends on how much stress you want to go through. Nataka sukari yako ipande how high. So basically, the challenges of the deco industry is limitless. But with a keen eye, a proper understanding, you can make your event memorable, unforgettable, and one of the best. So source your service providers keenly, properly, and vet them properly. We are not drumming for ourselves. We know ourselves, we know our value, and cheap is not always the best. It's actually expensive, yeah. But do an average of all and get somebody who understands what they are doing, so that you get an easy time for you to enjoy your event. Yeah. Cakes cuts across the divide, the young, the old, the mid, everyone. Everyone can eat a cake, but not everyone can get married. Okay. Yeah, you can't get married every day, but you can eat a cake every day. So it is why cakes. It is informed by the clients, by you, the clients, who are supporting us every day. Thank you so much. We appreciate you so much. So ni ile hali ya ku make sure that we serve the entire spectrum of human beings. Some clients don't know what they want, but they don't know what they want in terms of the artistic aspect of the cake. They know they want a cake anyway, but they probably don't expect. They probably don't know the quality, the artist. How the cake should look like, you know. And basically, that is where we come in. We bridge the divide between you getting the cake and you wanting the cake. So any person who walks into Redroyal Cake House, we welcome you open-handedly, with open arms, and we listen to you, be it on call, be it on chat, be it physically at the office. It is our duty to make sure that unapata ile yenye unataka. Unaona, ukija pale, tutakaa chini na wewe tukusikilize, tuangalie ni nini unataka. Unaona, na pia tunakuambia yale ambayo probably hawajui, probably huko unatarajia, ili tuweze kuirejelea vizuri, tuitengeze hiyo keki ilingane na fikra zako, na pia ilingane, na pia ikuje katika ile standard ya juu kidogo. Waona, so we try, our motto is to improve each and everything that you bring in. Unaona, you come up with the idea, we can either retain it or we improve it. If you want it to be retained, we retain it, but we will advise you anyway. We will advise you on how we can tweak it a little bit here and there to make it better. Especially kama za sherehe. Waona, za sherehe ni nyingi, design ni nyingi ajabu. Waona, so when we look into those aspects, we make sure that because at the end of the day, we are not selling cakes. All right, we are selling memories. We are immortalizing memories for that event that cake will represent. So we are not selling cakes. We make sure that we take you through to have the best memory that you can ever have, and if that a memory that you can always want to go back into. So that is why we do cakes, because it represents memories. The goodness with consultancy, it's like going to an hospital. Sometimes you know what is ailing you, sometimes hata hujui ni nini inakuugua, sometimes hata hujui. Kuna yule ata walk in pala ambie daktari naumwa na kichwa, apewe dawa ya kichwa aende. Kuna yule atasema naumwa na tumbo, sijui ni nini, itabidi amepelekwa further investigation. So first of all, before you order that cake, it's like a mini consultancy. Waona, so we try to figure out what exactly do you want. Waona, there are those who know what they want, and it makes life a little bit easier anyway for us. So tunakupa kile ambacho unahitaji pale. Na kuna wale ambao they have an idea of what they want, so we work with them to make a better choice. So tutakueleza alternative, tutakueleza yale ambayo unaweza wakafanya, yale ambayo ukiyafanya labda yatadhuru hii the artwork, ama ita clash hii na hii, hilo na lile, inaweza leta isitokee vizuri kwa kile kiwango ambacho tungefikiria ingetoka vizuri. But testi za binadamu ni nyingi. So we try to respect also your choice. Respecting your choice also is very, very important, because client is always right. That's what they say. Yeah, as far much as you can be wrong, but you are right. You are the one paying. Unalipia kile ambacho unataka. Lakini ikiwa unahitaji idekezwe kidogo, tutaidekeza bana. Hiyo ndio kazi yetu. Challenges. Let's talk about challenges. Challenges za kwanza ni muda. Artwork inahitaji muda. Ukihitaji kitu safi, then unafaa kuipa muda. Waona, shida, I think it's just the understanding, the misunderstanding of people. They think like a cake is just in-out kind of a system. So mtu anaweza kuja aseme nataka cake sai, kuna yenye iko ready. You know, ukisema kuna yenye iko ready you wonder sasa colors je, ninaweza kuwa nimeweka colors gani, decoration aina gani, theme aina gani? Sasa hakuna keki iko tayari hapa. Hatuweki keki tayari kama zile mnazipata pale nje, waona, because ours is tailor made, unaona, it is on order, per order. Sasa ndio tuweze tukakuundia kila ambacho unahitaji. Ndio maana tumesema kuna ile mini consultation ili tuweze tukairejelea vizuri, tukaipata ni nini unahitaji, waona. So ndio kuna challenges za time, kuna wakati ambapo mtu anahitaji kwa haraka zaidi. Tutajaribu sana, because pia tunataka kusatisfy kila mtu, unaona. So tutajaribu kuipush ili tuweze kuifikisha pale, unaona. Challenges zingine ni kama bei. Kwa kweli, if it has taken you time to do something, it's not the same na yule ambaye labda tumeifanya tu bila kuzingatia zile masharti ambazo sisi tunazingatia. So labda bei yetu inaweza kuwa tofauti kidogo, lakini if you're somebody who appreciates quality, quality of work, quality of the recipe, quality of the artwork, then hata utakuja ukirejelea pale wakati umetulia, akili imetulia, you realize that we are cheap, but sisi huambia watu go try somewhere else where we are cheap, where they are cheap, if there's any, and of which they are, and then kisha njoo tukuonjeshe tena for free, and then pia wewe utupe nini, utupe ile feedback. Ukitupea ile feedback pia sisi tuta improve from there, because we learn from customers anyway, and we improve from there. So sometimes it's good to have a few who understand than to have a lot who don't. Cake industry is extremely competitive because anyone can bake a cake, but not everyone can do the art. So that's where we create the difference. The difference is in the artwork. The difference is in the commitment. The difference is in the service. So, do we compete with everyone else? No, we don't. We don't compete. We put the best leg forward, and we let you, the client, decide whether are we the best or are we not. We take your feedback, positively, negative feedbacks, we put it in the mix, and we always try to come out with the best. So the cake business is very competitive. There's home bakers, there's even ovens zile ziko tu kwa supermarket unaweza bake cake. But the recipe varies, for you to achieve what we have, then you probably need to learn a few tweaking here and there for you to have that. We have always gotten a question like nini, taka keki yangu ipikwe mapema ndio ikauke. For a very long time. For a very long time hiyo kitu imetusumbua sana. Ikukauka ni nini? Because we don't know. Our cake kuna bake size and you eat it immediately kaa bado inatoa moshi. And it's not that. It's soft, it's sweet. Haina kukauka. And it stays there like that. Hata ukikuja kuchukua kesho bado itakuwa hivyo. The only difference ni steam tu ndio itakuwa imeisha. Hakuna kitu kingine. Unaona? Because ikitoka kwa oven imetoka ikiwa the standard that we need. Whether it's hot or cold, it's the same. The difference is in the temperature. So we have always wondered, ikukauka ni nini? Until recently, that's when we realized, kumbe kuna ka recipe inapigwa kama ugali. And majority of the people, kama kauji hivi, kanatokana kakiwa almost kauji. Alafu, unaona venye ugali inachukuliwa inawekwa kwa meko, alafu inakauka ndio inaform ile crust. So, kumbe hii keki pia inatokanga ikiwa almost, yani semi-solid. Ndani ukiangalia, si ukikata hivi inakuja kama, ukitoa kisu hivi unapata inakuja imeshika ikiwa white hivi ama imeshika whichever the color that was. But inafuata nini? Inafuata kisu. That's when it dawned on us. There is a recipe outside there that we don't know, and that many people think it's a cake. but it's actually an hybrid of ugali and cake. It's kind of an hybrid. So I'm really looking forward into learning which one are these, because I don't know, I have no idea. So our cakes is haina ile kitu ya kusema ati nataka keki yangu ikauke vizuri. No, we don't have that. So keki yako unahitaji saizi, we bake now, we give you, bado iko sawa. You take it tomorrow, iko sawa. You take it after 5 minutes, iko sawa. It's the same quality, right from the 1 minute from oven, or 3, 4, 5 hours, 2 days from the oven, still the same. Yeah. To be honest, we are not mean. We are not mean in terms of knowledge and understanding of the cake industry. Whatever, that is why we're looking forward into establishing Redroyal School of Cakes. Redroyal School of Cakes, its main purpose is to impart knowledge to those who are passionate, keen, and interested about cakes. Everything and anything about cakes. So we are developing a curriculum, and soon we are going to launch the School of Cakes. And the reason for launching the School of Cakes is to make sure that hii cake ya kukauka hii, we try to eliminate that. We want people, the only way to grow is to make sure that competition is there. Competition makes you improve. So we don't want to reach a point whereby inshallah we dominate the market, but we still fall out the competition. No. Let's all of us improve. Let's have research. God willing, we can have a research department which is fully developed, so that we can even look into aspects of like having more having a scientific department that looks into the cakes and how to make sure that our future clients, how do we factor in the vegetarians, how do we factor in different aspects of human beings we bring in on board. Though there are eggless cakes which factors in the vegetarian aspect, but we want to look into the aspect of watu wenye ugonjwa za sukari, watu wenye labda wanataka kupunguza weight. We want to be more health conscious as a society, as a cake house, so that we bring in, we make sure that everybody is brought on board. And we can't do that without having competition, because having competitions means we have more brains in the field, we train more people, the same students comes up with their different ideas, and we incorporate them into making sure that we improve our society in general. Yeah. So how do we make it big? By making sure that we share the knowledge. We make a better society for everyone. Internationally, nationally, we want a better society. Yeah. Previously, tulianza tukiwa Chekwele Junction. That's where our main operation ilianza. Junction, then we moved to a bigger space in 64 Plaza, pale opposite Catholic University. What informed was clients wanted a place they can rest, a place where they can come and engage us more. So tukajipata tumepata space pale 64 Plaza. That's where we moved in. We were banking majorly on Catholic University and the traffic at Loret Polytechnic and all that, and guys traveling from upcountry Kapsabet to route, which was good. But now as we grew bigger, we realized that we focused on the one direction. So wale clients wanatoka side za Mailine, Annex, Junction, where we were before, they were asking now, sasa inakuwa hard au kukuja town and then wachukue tena gari ingine wakuje mpaka Junction. So that's what informed us moving to the current location where we are. We are at Krema Market, which is opposite Barngetuj Plaza, basement 1. That's where we are currently. So if you are looking for direction, kama unajua cooperative bank yenye iko opposite Barngetun ama Sidian Bank ama Bank of Africa, so we are on the same line na hizo benki zote. So tuko katikati ya pesa ama chini ya pesa, because tuko basement, so tuko chini ya pesa ya hizi zote, hizi benki zote hizi. So that's where we are. So now we can cover everybody coming into town and as to access easily. And normally we are open to late hours. We are looking into the future to opening 24 hours. So we've been here for like a month. We are starting afresh. We are renewing. We are now starting the business. Initially, I took one a front shop. This is the first time we're having a front shop where you can come in. You can take your coffee. You can take cookies. Have a seat. There's a very, very nice place to sit and enjoy. A very calm, beautiful environment. Wewe na mpoa wako unaweza kuja ukaketi pale. Rarely do we have people sitting for too long. So njoo pale, tulia na familia yako, wewe peke yako, wherever it is, or just have that cup of coffee. Currently, we are still selling our coffee at 100 shillings. We are selling at almost a loss, but in the future it ended due. So grab the opportunity right now, where it's just an opening promo. Enjoy pale, enjoy that coffee, enjoy the cookies, and also one thing we are doing right now is if you have never been here, we are giving you the cake to test. So ukija, you will have a cake to test. So ukifika pale, enjoy, test, have a taste of our cakes, and have a feel of our quality. Kisha uone kama ina meet your standards, yenye kama imekauka kama haijakauka, though we don't know what that means. Also, we have another branch at Highland Mall, Palace Stage Western. So when we came to town, we got an opportunity to expand to Highland Mall, which is located at Uganda Road, pale karibu Stage Western, zile magari za North Rift, just directly opposite. Ama Chicken Inn, the same building with Chicken Inn. So if you go there, utapata our branch hapo. So there also you can have all our services there. You can taste your cakes. There's coffee there, and we are bringing in more variety of items there. Yeah. You can either come physically to Kirema Arcade, to our office at Kirema Arcade, which is directly opposite Barngetun Plaza. And as I said before, if you know where Cooperative Bank is, or Sidian Bank, or Bank of Africa, or Tiberias Hotel, we are just below it, which is the basement of Kirema Arcade. So you can come walk in na utatupata, or you can contact us on our official lines, which is 0727 831 044 or 0722 26 5577, or you can contact us. We have social media handles. You can search us on TikTok at Redroyal Cake House. Kuna Twitter at Redroyal Cake House. Kuna Facebook at Redroyal Cake House. Na gani ingine nimesahau. Instagram Redroyal Cake House. So if you check us out there on all the social media, utapata pia namba zetu za simu hapo ndani. Yeah. Okay, future plans. Future plans is apart from having a Redroyal Cake House School of Cakes, Redroyal School of Cakes. Apart from that, we are looking at expanding to the nearby towns, kama Kapsabet, Iten, Nakuru, Kitale, Bungoma, Kakamega. You know, that is to cover for the people who might not be able to travel all the way to Eldoret. We're bringing the cake closer to you. We're bringing the memories closer to you. Parting shot, Redroyal is here. Redroyal Cake House specifically is here to make sure that all your needs as pertaining to the party is catered for. Redroyal make sure that we have that memories immortalized. So there's no party without Red Royal being in it. So always ensure that your party has Red Royal in it. Clients are the ones who will give us directions as to whether we'll go back to events or not. Initially, the plans was to veer off the deco industry, but clients are pushing us back because chema chajiuza, kibaya chachitembeza. So I think we might be there for a while. It's for the clients to decide.
Okay. Yeah. So thank you for the interview.
Thank you. You have a good day.